All right, moving on now. I began the show talking about how my concern that there was no more greatness left in this world, that we were, suffering from a dearth of truly great minds, like achieving their best. And it was not just Trump at Diamond's funeral this weekend. It was how should I describe this man? Sort of like the Jabba the Hutt of sports writing, Jason Whitlock, sort of like a sports reporter turned conservative commentator who took it upon himself to explain for his Twitter audience the recent spat between Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire and Steven Crowder. Now, have you guys followed this story? Basically, this was a bit of a kerfuffle in the conservative media sphere because apparently the Daily Wire made an offer to Steven Crowder it was a 4-year contract worth $50 million that he angrily turned down and did like a live stream, like accusing them of being rhinos or something like that, or claiming that he would never sell out or whatever. And then the Daily Wire CEO, this guy Jeremy Boring, released his response video. It's like the world's lamest rap beef imaginable. But he released a response video where he says that, like, oh, you've been working for all these other people your whole career. You've been like, heavily, you're an industry plant just like we are.
Yeah, it's the core of this is basically that, like, in Steven Crowder's contract with the Daily Wire, and I do think this is probably unique to him because he's probably the only one who needs this. There's a clause that he makes less money if he like gets banned on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because he's like shittier at dog whistle than Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro or like any of the other Daily Caller guys.
He gets carried away.
Yeah. So that is sort of at the heart of it. And I don't know for what is Steven Crowder's endgame. I think he probably saw how much Alex Jones was making as an independent operation and thought, like all great tacticians do, oh, I'm just going to do what he did, but with none of the problems. I'm not going to make any of the mistakes.
And also,
I'm going to be Napoleon
talent.
I'm going to invade. I'm going to be Napoleon without invading Russia. I'll just do that. And he's sort of giving himself authentic conservative bona fides here.
Yeah, he's the real guy. He's the one who will tell like it really is, not like those cucks at the Daily Wire.
Yeah,
I know. It's just to put it in context here. I was amused by this story because of how much shit we get for being billionaires or whatever, and it's just like $50 million. Like, okay, listener, we have had a number of opportunities to lightly sell out, like sign a contract with a podcast network or make slightly, but like a significant amount of more money by having ads on the free shows or whatever. Listener, I'm not making a stone here. If the Daily Wire offered me a 4-year contract worth $50 million, I would be yucking it up with Andrew Klavan promoting the Gina Carano movie tomorrow.
Smoking the cigar in the man cave.
Yeah, exactly. In the Daily Wire screening room, I'll be sipping bourbon and having a cigar with the boys, talking about good old fashioned movies, the kind they don't make anymore. But
it would be very hard for me to not do a podcast solely about how Israel is unfairly singled out.